Welcome back to Bioshock.
Ooh, shocking.
What won't they steal?
Uh,
I don't know, it's just the name of the thing.
Babies?
A copy of Infinite Warfare?
Keck, and also topical. Fuck this chair.
Actually, some people might just for Call of Duty 4.
Yeah.
Why you have a well, technically 3-minute time limit?
Because she just said that she deactivated all of her... She deactivated her security system so that we could walk to her office.
That's lame.
If you fadoodle around, does it just like light your ass up if you run out of time?
I don't know. I don't stick around long enough to find out.
Something tells me that time limit is actually pretty generous.
A little bit. Gives you enough time to look around.
Like that turret you...
Picking
like,
up
that's
stuff from everything.
That's an actual active turret that can fuck you up if it wasn't for that, like, chick stopping it, right?
Mr. Ryan!
Yeah, break in.
No, we gotta save her.
Oh,
we gotta save her from the poison gas that doesn't kill us for some reason.
Well, that's because we're immortal. We're the main character.
Well,
it's
also it's also not leaking out.
We have, but I mean, like, this was sprayed in, like, Arcadia earlier.
Oh.
She's writing on the wall.
Rip?
Rude.
946. Ooh, drink that.
Oh, shit.
Slurp, slurp, slurp.
That sucks.
Wait,
that was ready for...
Pretty sure that's not how football works.
Burn, baby, burn.
Are you guys ready for the most fun part of the game?
By
Disco
fun, do you
Inferno?
mean the best part of the game?
By fun, I mean it's time for the fetch quest part of the game.
Hooray! I love fetch quests.
What I don't get is why, like, game design wise, you know, or like in universe, it makes sense that her safe has a combination, for it. But gameplay wise, what's the point of giving you this safe with this combination if she's just gonna write it on the wall as her dying, like, last action?
Because then you have an unwinnable game.
But I mean, like, why bother putting a combination on the safe at all?
To make you
because some
look
people
at the
have
wall.
this weird obsession. Because some people have this weird obsession with something called immersion.
What's that mean?
You know, I stopped being immersed in games when, you know, I played the original Doom. It's like, where is he keeping all those guns? How does he survive all this shit? Why does he just, like, eat boxes with red pluses on them and suddenly he's not as bloody?
His butt, and his butt.
Oh.
Nice. Good analysis. So we need to save Arcadia from the gas, because, like, the plants are dying.
Oh no!
Make...
The plants are dying.
So what?
Yeah.
We've just
Andrew Ryan is an eco-terrorist.
No, you know what? Now I need to wonder, or now I need to know, did this exist first, or did fucking, what game was it that had her, shit. I know one of the Arkham games had it where a similar situation to this happened.
Poison Ivy?
Yeah, but I forget if it was Arkham City, I'm just blowing shit out of my ass, or if it was Arkham Asylum.
Well, I'm pretty sure this game came out before both of those games. Arkham Asylum came out in 2009. This came out in 2007.
Also, it seems like it's redundant, but I honestly don't care that you have a fire plasmid and then they give you a flamethrower.
Yeah, this is the weapon that I end up using the least, aside from the pistol, because it's kind of garbage, honestly.
And it's redundant.
Its range is kind of shitty, and it doesn't really do a whole lot of damage. I'd rather just use a gun.
The fire plasmid, can't you like snipe people with that thing?
More or less.
Well, then again, that thing is a flamethrower. It's not going to have the most amazing range. I will tell you.
Sorry.
No, sorry. You go ahead.
I was going to say, in order to make what we need to save the plants is the Lazarus vector. And what we need to make that is 7 samples each of enzyme, chlorophyll, and distilled water.
Oh. That sounds like biology. I slept for biology.
That sounds like something I got sick of in Fallout 4 within 5 minutes.
Like I said, it's the most fun part of the game.
You know, you think I would enjoy the whole crafting thing, because I already do it a lot in fucking Skyrim. The problem with that is that, unlike Skyrim, you know, you're not running around picking up, like, every fucking piece of shit that you come across just to hope that whatever you got is what you need for whatever upgrade you need to get. I mean...
What else? Oh, sorry.
It makes the scavenging better than, say, like, New Vegas or Fallout 3, because the crap you pick up actually has a use for once, but it's still tedious as fuck.
So, we spend the entire video looking for shit for the Lazarus vector, and I don't finish it in this part, I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
But lucky for you guys, I cut out everything between... I cut out all the searching between now and the next part. So this is the only part you'll see of the fetch quest bullshit.
That's fine, because that's usually our cue to talk about some random conversation.
So, tits and ass.
You mean Peach
Tits
Beach?
and ass are pretty good.
Yes. Yes. To both.
Good talk.
Tits and ass are good, and Peach Beach. Both the level and the next Senran game are good.
I was literally about to ask, like, do you mean the Double Dash level or
Yes.
Senran game?
Both.
Speaking of which, Peach Beach Splash win.
According to, because Xseed's working on it, 1 million years from when it was announced.
Probably. But realistically, it's probably going to be like April 2018.
Maybe.
Because it's not even out in Japan until March of 2017, so it's probably going to be a year after that.
I actually discussed with Landon that if your company name has an uppercase letter and then something else after it, you probably localize lewd video games.
It's true. We did talk about that.
Because there's Xseed and, what was it? Q something?
P-Cube.
Oh, yeah.
It's P-Cube.
Yeah, with Valkyrie Drive. Jesus, look at that fucker run!
Bitch owes me money. Beat her down.
Yeah, Estival Versus came out in America almost exactly a year after it came out in Japan, so I'm willing to bet a year.
That's because Xseed is silly.
Xseed actually hates us.
God damn it.
I'm pretty certain P-Cube, like, took a page out of what Xseed did when they localized Valkyrie Drive, because the only censorship they did was remove the ages.
Yeah. I just wish there was more technical stuff on Valkyrie Drive's end. Which has nothing to do with the localization at all.
I just realized that I just completely ignored a weapon upgrade station like a minute
God
ago.
fucking
Clap, clap,
damn it.
clap, 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 clap.
But you know what? It's okay because I get all of the weapon upgrades that I need for the weapons that I care about.
What was I gonna say?
Which basically means I skip the pistol and the chemical thrower.
On the technical side of, did she just kill herself?
Yep.
On the technical
On the
side,
Of
killing yourself
Valkyrie
today.
of Valkyrie Drive, there's some weird shenanigans about that game that I'm still confused about, and then there's some things that I think they do a little bit better than Senran. Like, I'm just kind of neutral about the dash system because I don't think it's like super amazing, but I don't think it's bad either. Like, instead of just like multiple smaller dashes, like Senran does it, it's just like one big charge dash.
My problem is that there's not a real, like, you just hold the button and you run faster.
Oh yeah, there's no sprint.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, the Phantom Dash is cool and all, but there's no, like, other way to move faster.
I think I've noticed, or maybe I'm just like blowing shit out of my ass. Fucking
Ah!
It's a spooky house.
Oh, you're in that one location of Fallout 3, or maybe it was New Vegas. The like fucking Cthulhu building.
Anyway, you were talking.
Is it just me or the level's a lot smaller than Senran?
Kinda.
Like, I feel like even without the sprint, it doesn't take you very long to get to the next section.
No, but I think there. It's hard to say because Estival Versus did a lot more open world stuff. I would say, in terms of how open they are, some levels can be as open as they can be in Estival Versus because there's a lot more emphasis from the get go from exploring around the levels between the chest guards, the secret missions, and then the fragments you can find. Whereas in Senran, it's taken them 4 games to get to where there's other objectives other than beating up all the enemies you see on the screen.
Yeah, like kicking the shit out of the fucking, what was it, those platforms?
Yeah. The festival platforms.
What do you call it?
Nice job, by the way.
The collectible token things are pretty much the fucking, festival platforms of that game.
Kind of, because a lot of them you have to beat up a statue for.
Yeah.
Before we continue with this conversation, I'd just like to speak about the game we're LPing real quick.
What? Meanwhile, back in Bioshock.
Thank you. Doggies! But this, even though the game is like, hey, collect things, fuck you. At the very least, the game gives you a new area to explore. And really, aside from like collecting the shit that you need for the Lazarus Vector, there really is no other point to this area. So at the very least, you know, if they're, it is dumb that they make, or it's a little dumb that they make you do like this kind of long fetch quest that lasts like an hour, but like, at the very least, they give you a new area to explore.
Not rehash old area to find everything.
Yep. And it also kind of tells you, like, which specific, like, parts of this area will hold, like, what item. Because, like, you can find, like, all of the enzyme samples in, like, one area that I'll be going to a little bit later in the video.
What was I saying? Shit.
Valkyrie Drive, level openness.
Well, not just that.
The comparison of festival platforms versus the fragments.
I kind of like. Well, that, and I kind of like the fact that. Oh God. I kind of like the fact that it has something that Senran doesn't have, which is like these little passive skill things that you can activate. Like there's one where like if someone knocks the shit out of you, you just like instant transmission right in their face.
Yeah. I would say combat-wise, it does aerial. The aerial effects a lot better. And I would also say that there's some of that passive stuff, especially like getting damage boosts by doing the Phantom Strikes, Phantom Blast, Phantom Dances, and comboing those is nice, and it changes the pace of combat. Instead of mash certain buttons until you can use your ultimate attack to wipe out huge crowds. But at the same time, it doesn't really develop a whole lot, like, over levels. You don't really unlock more of the combos that you do in Senran.
Yeah.
Because in Senran, like, level ups actually, like, change, like, you get more add-on to your combos, where it's the very same combos from level 1 to 50, and the only thing that changes it is based off of your drive level with your partner.
Yeah, like, if I had to say something, like, the thing with Center is at level 1, you're gonna be hitting the square button and only the square button for the majority of your time, because you don't got nothing to work with.
Yeah.
Whereas whatever you have in Valkyrie Drive, that's pretty much what you're going to have to expect for the rest of the game.
I mean, I would like more from the heavy attacks, because there isn't a whole lot, and you can't start a combo off of the heavy attacks, which is kind of lame. But in terms of like the weak attacks, so the square button as opposed to the triangle, that's how you start every single combo. And in Senran, that's a little different.
Have you beaten the game?
Not beaten, but I've unlocked all the characters, and I'm about halfway through the game's story. I've played, like, nearly 30 hours worth of it. So I know a little bit of what I'm talking about. Kind of.
I'd say after that amount of time, Viola has kind of grown on me.
Oops. Jack, you're,
Huh?
I was just commenting on him not doing well on this.
Oh, whoops. But yeah, as the amount of time has gone by, Viola's kind of grown on me, but Mana can still eat a dick.
True dat. Especially where I'm at right now in the story. You have enough pieces, Jack. Grab that one piece, Jack. What are you doing? Oh my God, Jack! It's right. You pass it by like a million years, and then,
I did. I did not see that.
Is he seriously giving up?
I'm sorry, Jack.
Shut up!
What the fuck was that shit?
The answer was right there.
It was right there, and then you're just like, I need to open every single one of these. Are you mad? Is that what's happening? Are you mad? So you're beating up on the vending machine.
I really don't remember.
Okay, it's fine.
You know, the only thing that hurts me more than constant repeated attempts of the same puzzle is when the answer is right there and you still can't do it.
Hey, distilled water.
Yay!
Yay, segue. I think. What the fuck was that? Oh, of course his name would be Pierre.
I started putting water in my wine, and it made it taste like shit.
That's like the fucking John of, like, French names.
Indeed.
Pierre.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, bees! Bees!
And the bees are angry.
Are you guys ready to shoot bees out of our dicks?
Fuck yeah.
Ah, goddammit.
And by
God,
that I
what
mean,
the fuck?
fuck no.
Bees. This is Metal Gear Solid 3 all over again. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe if you befriend them, they can like make a Tommy gun for you. Like, even though you already got one, maybe they can spit out ammunition.
They can become the Elizabeth of this game. Instead of shooting, like, bullets, you shoot bees from your Tommy gun now.
Hey, the bees can fuck you up, Metal Gear.
It's because they're angry.
Bees!
They're also kind of hard to shake.
You know what other
Dr.
game?
Bees!
You know what other game has really shitty bees? Resident Evil 6.
Oh, yeah, fuck those things. What the hell?
Yep.
What's this? A handsome family picnic woefully underpopulated by bees? A large influx of bees shall put a stop to this.
I remember those fucking bee enemies. Jesus Christ, they're a piece of shit. Like, I thought those stupid cockroach things from Resident Evil 5 were a pain in the ass, because if they grab you, it's an instant kill. And in close quarters, you're fucked if you don't have, like, a shotgun to blow them away. But those things attack you in such a way that it might as well be a fucking instant kill.
Let's see how Jack
this
copes
part
with
is
the
fun.
bees.
Your hand looks like it's been stung, like, for, like, 3 hours.
Did you get medicine from Tom Nook's shop for that?
So in this area,
You have to use bees?
that area back there is completely filled with bees, and we got to use the smoke control to take them out. Excuse me. And it's on a timer.
Except for the
And
bees in
which-
your hand.
Obviously,
Yeah, they're friendly.
Those are good bees.
They're good bees.
They
They're
have
our
gas
friends.
masks on.
So in this area, we fight football players because why not?
With bees, of course. Yes, this all makes
I
sense.
love how they have the appropriate reaction to the bees.
Not bees.
It's like fire? Pfft, that's easy. Bees? Oh shit.
This is
But what we're looking for
just
in
like
here-
that jockstrap incident. If only we had Ginyu.
But what we're looking for in here
Oh god.
is enzyme samples.
Oh no.
And you can find all 7 of them in this area, because I actually think damn it, I think
Oh,
it's actually the only place you can find them.
2.
So you'll get absolutely fucked up if you don't. Oh shit! You almost ran into that.
I don't know how I stopped myself.
Oh well, they got zapped for you.
Nice.
We're not here anymore. Go away.
But
Go away, football player.
if this wasn't smoked up, this is where you'd be getting fucking mauled.
Oh, speaking of getting fucking mauled.
Run away! Run away! Run away!
Oh Jesus!
Get out of the way, football player! We're gonna die from the bees.
Do the bees fuck them up? Oh.
I skip because I spend like 10 more minutes trying to find them.
Shit. You know, I don't know how Valkyrie Drive could have like one character that I like despise the entire game without like ever giving her a chance.
It's because she's an asshole.
You know, they do a very good job of making her a fucking asshole.
Truth.
Can I ask, as someone that hasn't made it very far into Valkyrie Drive, what makes her such a huge cunt?
She's a backstabbing cunt that has no concept of teamwork.
She's a cunt, and she's only trying to further her own agenda, even if that is to be mean to other people and like hurt them.
Like in the beginning of the game, she has more of like that cutesy atmosphere, and it almost kind of seems like she's like those comical evil characters. But she's like legitimately like a fucking prick.
She's like Vegeta, if Vegeta was always a prick.
Vegeta never turned good.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still got his dick tendencies, but at least he's a little bit nicer about it. Like, she never once acknowledges any of the girls as her friends, or even as fucking, like... If you read some of her dialogue, she doesn't even seem to acknowledge them as, like, people.
In other words, she's a nice person. And Jack's fucked.
She's the closest thing to Frieza.
She's a freezer.
Except without the torture.
One more time.
Oh, there's certain cutscenes she's in where I just want to if the touching of the Vita would allow me, I'd punch her straight in the face to the point where she'd feel it.
Top cack. Are you getting drunk?
Like of all the characters he's ever made for his lewd video games, she's like the worst fucking creation he's ever made. Like, I don't even particularly hate anybody from Senran. As a matter of fact, I don't really think there's anybody I really dislike.
It's just,
like,
none of them are complete asshats.
Like, from a gameplay standpoint, Yozakura is the only piece of shit, but that's because her fucking combos are trash.
But she insulted Katsuragi. She is utter garbage. Never redeemable.
Actually, because it's a shooter now, does that mean Yozakura is going to be less ass?
No.
They're gonna give her like a pump action shotgun,
and
but it takes like 3 pumps.
It takes 7 years to do anything with it.
It takes 7 Frieza years to do anything with it.
Would it even be a good one? Like, does she have like the equivalent of a fucking BFG to justify it?
Nope.
Or no, it's like the super shotgun, or not the super shotgun, but like, well, the custom shotgun from Resident Evil 2, where if Leon tries to use it, there's a bit of a delay with his shots because he gets knocked back by the recoil.
Meanwhile, at the end of the video...
Yeah, that's
it's over!
Oh no!